Hi Collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, all right? And maybe we can understand about the pride and the prejudice, because now you've got a relationship with you, because someone is very dependent on other people. Maybe a Taurus Libra person. We look at smothering, we look at emptiness. Someone doesn't have no emotions, a blocked heart, all right? The heart is heavy as a stone. So now they hide in a situation where they're very selfish. This is where they wear this cloak, all right, hidden agenda. Because someone has creative blocks, very deceptive person, could be a Taurus person or Libra person. Look at manipulation. Someone has all the talk, but they're not serious. You can't trust this person. They will come with bad news, all right, because they have creative blocks. Now we're looking at upside down Empress. Maybe we're looking at the situation, pride and the prejudice, you know. Someone's in their pride before the fall. They don't want to accept that they got creative blocks, you know. They got locks. So now they have to lock themselves out of themselves. Because someone has to accept a Taurus Libra person is not creative. So you got to move forward. You could be talking about maybe a Scorpio person, all right? Scorpio person, you've got to move forward. Maybe you're thinking like that. You want to turn your back towards a Libra person. You want to choose happiness, fulfillment. It's all about the Ten of Cups. You can't fake a Ten of Cups. Somebody probably wants forgiveness. Okay, because now someone's trying to find peace within their own emotions when it comes to contentment. Because somebody found contention, all right? Somebody was pretending to be the Empress, a Karmic, Taurus, Libra person or Scorpio person. Because now we're looking at false promises. We're looking at pride before the fall. We're looking at that ride when someone rides on your emotions, but it's empty. This person doesn't have any emotions. They're very empty people or person. This third party person could be a Cancer person or a Taurus Libra person. 3 people or 3 women in a group. Overindulgence, like to gossip too much. They're probably fearing isolation now or a breakup because now someone's identifying about who the Empress is. Because a Taurus Libra person doesn't want to be lonely, but they're looking at a scandal bag, you know. So someone's accepting, moving forward, maybe a water sign person, maybe someone wants forgiveness, you know, finding peace. Because now we're looking at a situation, maybe a Gemini masculine, maybe, or in the air of people's thoughts. Could be a masculine, he feels very prepared with the blunt truth. Maybe it's a fast talker, because the mind's starting to stimulate now. Because understanding, this person don't have no emotions, they depend on people too much. So now maybe this person wants to change their own lifestyle by taking an action. Someone's standing up against their belief, all right? That this person is overindulgence, gossip, likes to do isolation. They probably like to do, you know, family breakups on purpose, leave people lonely. They like to create scandals. Because now you're looking at someone is not an Empress, maybe the devil. Maybe someone's angry, or maybe someone's obsessed, maybe a Gemini person when it comes to a lifestyle. Maybe they look at this belief of overindulgence, gossiping, because now someone wants to move forward away from a Taurus person or Libra person. Someone's feel that they're very empty, very materialistic. Looking at obsession within the air. Maybe it's Gemini persons coming out of their own darkness. Maybe they envied someone. Maybe they were controlling their feelings when it comes to envy. So now we're looking at maybe sexual lust. Somebody was having lots of sexual lust with a Taurus person or Libra person because they're very dependent on other people. Someone's looking at addictions maybe when it comes to the devil energy, all right? Someone does dark spiritual practices. Someone's very demonic. Someone wants to run away from the devil because someone feels like they're in the middle of a overindulgence, in the middle of a gossip, because someone's fearing isolation because of a lie. Because now there seems to be a breakup of maybe a circle of friend groups maybe, or a third party person. Because someone feels as if they went within the devil and done a sabotage, very reckless when it comes to taking leaps of faith. Someone taking advantage when it comes to control. Someone taking advantage of their ambition or the power of their position. Because someone's being very dark when it comes to not being realistic, really. Very irresponsible. So now we're looking at a situation where someone's seeking money, status, power. And now maybe it's coming to a very angry political debate because someone's running away from this dark energy because they were taking advantage and they're running straight into this third party people or third parties and telling the truth about a water sign, Libra, and a Taurus person. Because then maybe they're choosing their own happiness. They're choosing the door to heaven. Because you've got to create heaven on earth by your own actions. That's discernment. So now maybe someone's on the spirit of the soul. They feel more stronger, running away from the devil energy. So they're doing self-sabotaging, very reckless, maybe females or third-party person or a karmic. So maybe someone went into something unprepared because somebody was taken advantage of. Maybe the Gemini person feels like they're being taken advantage of because maybe a Taurus person is lazy, so they bring distractions. And now distractions come with no rewards because there's unseen to be unfinished work, setbacks when it comes to investment. Somebody was looking to take all of someone's investments and keep it to themselves. So someone's got to accept, move on. So someone's being very dishonest, a Taurus person, when it comes to investments. Someone's looking at accept back now. They wasted their investments on a Taurus Libra person. Heavy Taurus over here. Someone's being very dishonest, unfair. Someone lacks accountability. Lacks it, man. Taurus person, very corrupted, very biased person, looking at legal problems. Looking at legal problems, man. This person could be locked up. Someone's taking advantage of extortion. I can see extortion here. It's all based on materialism, obsession, envy. Someone envies someone taking a leap of faith, having new beginnings. Someone very honest, you know, because they create their own fresh starts. So now maybe a Libra person is heartbroken about 3 people person, or a Taurus person is heartbroken about investments, delays to the success, because someone was depending too much on other people, and now this group seems to be breaking up, maybe because maybe they want to find peace, because someone's heartbroken. Maybe 3 people, a Taurus person, when it comes to finances, that's all they care about. So now maybe someone's making that change, maybe a Libra or Gemini person, a masculine, doing improvements, because someone feels like they were used when it comes to financial improvements, because someone probably thought they had clarity, they're having a positive change and improvement, but it was a lie. It was deception. It was all about materialism, because someone's very obsessed with material, money, success. They're abusing their power. Somebody was taken advantage of, a Gemini masculine person, about finances. And now there's no rewards, unfinished business, setbacks. It was a waste of investment. So now what's hidden is shattered dreams. With maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, and a Gemini master is going right in and saying, yo, you need to change this, go and get my shit. Because there's unhappy families now, because maybe a Gemini person or Libra person is saying that there's too much information, you can't even hide it. The truth's been revealed. So now someone's under anxiety, maybe a Cancer person, or maybe a Scorpio person, or maybe a Capricorn person or a Taurus person. Earth sign person don't have no commitment. They're not committing no one. Someone's seen a red tape, man. Someone's greedy. Said, yep, that person is the devil, bro. Troublemaker. Foolish. Bad news. Bad news, man. So now this bad news, okay, is bad news for a Capricorn Taurus person, because the truth has been revealed. Someone's under anxiety. The devil's under anxiety because maybe a Gemini masculine is telling the truth. He's clearing his own devil energy. Because we're energy, innit? Because he feels like there's too much extreme, too much demonics, creating echoes, lack of harmony. Someone's an upside down angel. You know? They're not an angel at all. No way. A very distorted feminine. Pride and the prejudice, I guess. Pride before the fall. Everybody, someone's looked down on everybody else. But really, they need to be looking down at themselves, because without everybody else, this person will be nobody. So now maybe this Gemini person is moving forward, but you had to have patience to come out with the truth, because somebody was depending, very reliable on someone's work, organization. And behind the scenes, now the Gemini is seeing the energy of someone who's doing self-sabotaging, being very reckless. An earth sign person was doing it on purpose. So now we see the progress of someone's purse when it comes to process and progress. Because an earth sign person has no damn passion, or just have penis greasy, not an inspired person, no motivation, lacks focus. When it comes to quality, shabby. But it's hidden, isn't it? Because they use people. They use people in their beds to help them. Maybe directors, maybe the shopkeeper, maybe a manager, whatever it is, you know. Whatever they can give them information to keep them in this energy of materialism. So now someone was having sexual lust with a Gemini person and a Taurus person or Libra person. So now we're looking at happiness. Use your intuition. Take that leap of faith. Someone's looking at their dreams for a new love, maybe for Aquarius person, or inspired by Aquarius person, or looking at the hope, all right, of moving away and healing from this devil energy, a Capricorn, Taurus person, or a Libra person, or a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer person, all right? Because now we're looking at the intuition. It's more reliable. Look at your own intuition. Look at your own happiness. Write your dreams down. Study. You'll find your new love, all right? Someone's invited, okay, maybe into a new love, but now someone, a Taurus person, is under anxiety, hopeless, under trauma, because that's what's in the air. All they think about is being the upside down Empress, because why? They depend on people too much, smothering. Now someone fears how they're going to take care of themselves. It's a major setback, a major setback. Someone can't take care of themselves, but when someone's taken care of, all they do is create havoc, setbacks, waste of money. It's a waste of money, waste of energy. Do you know what I mean? It was just a waste. It's a waste of heart space. There was no emotion, no nothing. It was just sex, just to get dependent, just to get events, celebrations, materialism, circle of support, you know, abusing people's intuition. Maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person moving forward, leaving home. Maybe this person's leaving home because someone's too codependent. You've got to find your own independence, you know. Someone's living in the past. Someone's going to be living in the past for a very long time. What they did, what you sow is what you reap. So now this person's heartbroken, in grief, maybe about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Take it as it resonates. Shattered dreams, man. Broken family now. Showing off. I can do what I want. Never mind, Queen of Wands. Yeah, heartbroken now. Yes, man, you be heartbroken, my darling. Someone's on anxiety, man. Someone sees someone else more sexy. Because now someone was looking at a legacy. That's all they care about. You can't have sympathy for this Taurus Libra person, man. Whoever does, good luck. Good luck. It's all about overindulgence, gossiping. They want to isolate everybody else. Why? Because it's all about materialism. Obsess about someone's work. Taurus person. Obsessed, man. Extortion when it comes to charity because they take advantage of their power. Do you understand? So now someone has to return their investments. And now this is what this person's upset about. Because their legacies mash up. Shattered dream when it comes to a legacy. When it comes to success, retirement, mash up. She's got a Libra person, Taurus person's got to give back investments. Got to give it back. So now someone has no passion, inspired now to work. No one's inspired to work now. Shattered dream, broken family, no motivation, lack of focus. Why? Quality is shit. Why? Because maybe King of Swords thinking about the situation. He's confused, man. Maybe it's too much information. Maybe he looks very manipulative, cruel, corrupt. He's abusing his power. Why? Because he feels like he's been taken advantage of. So now he's probably ruthless, insane, inhumane. And that's what's so heartbroken. All right? Because the energy starts off with a female finessing. So every action has a reaction and everybody only looks at the reaction. And now he's probably thinking, right, I look like a manipulative person. I look cruel. I look corrupted. I abused. I took advantage because I went into something I did not know. Maybe he's saying that because it was down to sex, lust. That's how this person got finessed. So now he looking corrupted, inhumane, ruthless. When it comes to maybe someone hesitating, going forward, using their intuition to a soulmate, to God's Tullah cup. So there's confusion, brutality now. Brutality. So now you're looking at lack of focus. When it comes to quality, man. Lazy, confused, too much information. Right? Because now we're looking at the Emperor. The Emperor's probably doing some swift talking, moving, saying, all right, King of Swords, you bring yourself involved into sex. So now there's 2 men in a bed with 1 woman. That's too much finessing, man. Too much. Maybe the Emperor's walking away. Disillusion, man. Withdrawal. Abandon, retreat. Move on. Use your intuition, man. Because someone's in some dark spiritual practices, boy. Upside down Empress. Upside down self-sabotaging. Trying to control this self-sabotaging. Trying to control it now. They're relying on the devil. They're relying on the devil. They're relying on the devil. So now we're looking at maybe the Emperor, Leo person. Looking at patience, hard work. Maybe someone feels let down because someone has blocked productivity. Maybe a Taurus person or Libra person. Now someone has loss of love, emptiness. Someone's disappointed. Someone's disappointed that someone has chosen their own happiness. The Emperor. The Emperor's looking at leadership, strategic planning, a father figure, maybe being guided by the soul of the self, the son of the soul. All right, the son of the soul. Spirit baby. Strategic planet leader. We're looking at 2 spiritual leaders, 2 spiritual warriors, choosing happiness. When you look within the heart is the seat of the soul. It protects you from dark spiritual practices. Just pour lots of spirituality within yourself. Fertility, confidence, you know. Don't always base things on wealth. But someone's going into wealth and success though. Joyous outcome. Maybe you're looking at commitment with a Taurus person when it comes to spiritual wisdom. Oh boy. Dark spiritual practices. Or someone's looking at the divine masculine, using his own intuition to choose his own happiness. Because guess what? When he looks into his intuition, he keeps dreaming about the Empress. And someone's very jealous and envious about someone's new love. A Leo's new love. Very jealous. Envious. Oh, so they bring in sexual lust because they were liking the hard work of this Leo person. They like the Leo's patience and how dependable they are. So they were relying on the effort of a Leo person. Slow and steady win the race. That's what they probably thought. No, Leo said, oh, well, whatever you think, mate, because I've got my own agenda. Never mind. I see what you're doing. I'm using my intuition. I saw you spiked me and all that. I called my Empress and I told my son, my spiritual baby, and now, brah, to you, baby. See the truth, all right? Every time you're in discernment, remember the devil or the vampire don't like the light. So the more you're in the truth, the more the devil goes away. Look at that. The more you tell the truth, the more the devil goes away. That's all you got to do. Just tell the truth. The devil goes away. That's it. That simple. That simple. And now we're looking at maybe it was a happy surprise. So someone got investments from a dreamer, a new love of a Leo person. Because somebody probably was invited. Oh, yeah. So now we're looking at return of investment from a Taurus person. Hi, my darling. A Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles was going around like they had prosperity, you know, like the creative comfort. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They were looking at, you know, security, you know, of a dreamer that was connected to a Leo person, telepathically connected to a Leo person. They said, brilliant, brilliant opportunity to bring sexual lust and to bring dark spiritual practices with a King of Cups, a cold-hearted person, all right, with emotion manipulation, scheming. Oh, yeah. They thought they thought they were soulmates. No way. Now you got the King and Queen of Cups upside down because she is needy, fragile, smothering, too dependent, man. Addiction, cokehead. This is why she likes the King of Cups upside down. Lack of support in this community now. Instability, home conflict. Someone's leaving home. Oh, yeah, because now we're looking at brutality within their community. Echoes, 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 echoes. Oh, yeah, lack of action now. Dishonesty. Oh, yeah, never mind Queen of Pentacles, because now you're under anxiety, under that fear. Oh, you can disguise it all you want. It's an illusion. Because everyone's using their intuition, and we saw your unexpected drama. Hi, my darling. It's not when the Emperor would die. It's not how the Emperor died. It's how the masses will find out what you did, an unseen problem. Because now everyone's going within, writing their dreams down. Ooh, going within, writing their dreams down, getting clarity about your poor motherfucking choice. Oh yeah, now you're in disarray now. Lack of purpose, never mind. Queen of Pentacles. Ah, you can't hide. Trickle, trickle, treat. You knocked on your own door, my darling, of the devil. So now someone is looking at Aquarius person, inspired by Aquarius person, a Queen of Pentacles, because the Queen of Pentacles thinks that Aquarius person is a creature of comfort. Oh, yes, they saw this opportunity from an Aquarius person. Oh, yeah. So they're very inspired. Oh, yeah. No, move forward, because that is the real Empress, my darling. A mother figure, Aquarius person, the beauty of creativity. Taurus person, bring distraction to Aquarius person, the real Empress, but it's going to bring that bitch no rewards. Oh, no, unfinished business, Taurus person, unfinished work, setbacks. Now you wasted your time when it comes to the star energy. So now we're looking at someone's fallen from grace, a Queen of Pentacles. Why? Memories. Can't go back, can you? No. Footprints. You thought you can get away with it. No, no, no. You didn't think people spiritual, did you? Now you're looking at the Grand Reaper. Oh, they wanted to hold on to overindulgence, gossiping, isolation of Aquarius person, a soulmate. They wanted the soulmate to be broken up, lonely, in a scandal baggie. No, the scandal baggie is in Genevieve's crutches right between her legs. Oh, never mind, my darling. She was trying to hold on to the Four of Pentacles. Oh, greed for long-term success. Never mind, my love. Now there's a scandal about a third-party person, maybe Queen of Pentacles. Oh, upside down Empress. Now a Leo person's moving forward, having victory, maybe. Or maybe this Gemini person seeing this overindulgence. They wanted the rewards from a Leo person. Look at us, we got your Leo. Oh, look at us. Oh, mocking the baby and everything. Oh, we're breaking you lot up. Let's celebrate, my darling. So they celebrated. Oh, yeah, they did. And now maybe there's a stagnation, heartbreak. Oh, yeah, for a Libra person. Oh, my darling. They bring too much information. Truth is coming out. So they bring a stagnation. They bring a stagnation to an air sign person, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, because the Queen of Pentacles is very fucking jealous, envious, and she's inspired by an air sign person because she wants to be the air sign person. She wants to be the air sign person. So now we're looking at a very obsessive person over a Aquarius person. So now someone's very angry about someone's with fulfillment. Someone's happily ever after. Oh, never mind. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, whoever the hell you are. Nobody knows you apart from in the dreams. Never mind. Someone's choosing love and support, my lovely. Okay, because now we're looking at, Taurus person doing the high spiritual, dark spiritual practices within this institution. Oh, yeah. A Taurus person, getting these messages, are you self-sabotaging yourself because you're reckless when it comes to your own lifestyle? Someone's very unprepared, right? Because someone will take an advantage of an institution because they were famous, an empress, upside down empress, a Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles was self-sabotaging her community because she's fucking reckless when it comes to the 2 o'clock, or when it comes to twin flame energy. She was abusing her community. Oh yeah, taken advantage of. So now they're unprepared within this community when it comes to stability. Oh yeah, when it comes to stability, someone is looking at someone's values, someone's self-worth, maybe someone's cultural background, how they are possessive over security earners, and how they had the ability to do so. So now looking at the situation where someone's looking at someone's ambition. They bang competition within a community because they felt this competition with a very intuitive person. So a Taurus person took money, from a community. Oh yeah, she was sharing it out. Why? On what? Dark spiritual practices. So she was doing extortion within a community, all right? Maybe with TIFF, maybe with Lionheart, maybe with Netflix. You all got to go and look at your own banks, all right? Do not make my readings be forced, but somebody will take advantage of their community. Very immature person. They saw a very happy surprise from a dreamer and they become very, very competitive. Oh yeah, doing dark spiritual practices. So now we're looking at a situation. Maybe King of Pentacles is looking at this promiscuity or this venture or this lust of a Taurus person that is going to be blocked. Oh yeah, blocked from any more events. All right. So now we're looking at a situation where maybe a Taurus person is lazy, looking at no results. No results when it comes to the star energy. No results. When she was inspired by a Aquarius person, she said, no, don't give them nothing. Give them setbacks. Waste their time because I want all the investments. I want the charity. All right, I want the investments to go back to me. So she took all these sparkling ideas, especially not just from a Aquarius person, but from her community. She was taking advantage of her community. All right, a Taurus person, because they're very sexual within their community. All right, they like to take advantage. They have addictions, maybe a cokehead or a junkie. Now we look at envy, materialistic person. When it comes to codependency, someone depends on the community too much. And when they depend on the community, they self-sabotage in their community. All right, so now someone's very smothering, an empty person. Someone at work, a Taurus person at work. They're wasting people's work. You can't say you bring artistry together. No, they're stealing it, babe. Taking advantage. You give that person money, you ain't getting shit back, babe. So now someone's working, all right? They were working with a team of people to make a setback, maybe a Aquarius person, because the Queen of Pentacles wanted to be the Empress. But it's a very dependent person, very smothering person, very smothering. So now we're looking at the Alchemist. Maybe the Alchemist, the 2 soulmates, are heartbroken. They want to turn their back, maybe on the Queen of Pentacles. When it comes to star energy, they're too thirsty for fame. So now we're looking at rewards, all right, of the 2 soulmates. When it comes to earth angels, they were looking at shattered dreams. Somebody was looking for rewards, all right, to shatter the dreams of soulmates when it comes to sparkling ideas. When it comes to sparkling ideas with the Leo person, they're walking away from a Queen of Pentacles because this group of people are just gossiping. Gossiping. You've got to defend your own sparkling ideas. Very unhappy people, broken family, domestic dispute. They are not a nice people, all right? So they got hidden agendas. We're looking at the Higher Priestess, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. They maybe had too much information. Why? Because the truth is coming out. Someone's under anxiety, a Taurus person when it comes to reliability, on a dreamer. Someone's going into new love, all right? Someone's walking away, looking at love. Someone's being very studious, looking for how they can be rewarded or have a victory with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Maybe the Emperor is thinking about the truth being revealed. Maybe he's under anxiety. All right. Because now you're looking at obstacles, delays. You have to use your intuition. You have to rely on your intuition. Someone's thinking of becoming reliable. Someone wants to work on reliability. But somebody was working on materialism because they're very envious. So they came in with lust, sex, with maybe a Leo person, a Taurus person did, because they were using a Leo person because they don't have any intuition. So now maybe someone's passing up on an invitation, or maybe someone wants to go to someone's community and give them an invitation, but probably someone's worried about going forward because maybe they rejected someone for someone else that's very smothering, was doing dark spiritual practices, a Taurus person, maybe Genevieve Nudger again. Now we're looking at karmic cycle. Someone's very dependent on dark spiritual practices, because when you go in your dreams, people, you will see exactly what people are doing. I'm not even lying, because I'm going through it myself. Maybe you're talking to a Leo person, or you're talking to your soulmate, all right? Or you're talking to your soul baby, your spiritual baby. Take it as it resonates. We're being spiritually guided away from the devil energy, a Taurus person within this institution or a community of people. Choose your happiness, King of Wands. Maybe looking at King of Wands, looking at happy surprise, a dreamer. Maybe within his dreams, very telepathically connected to someone. He's looking at new love. Maybe he invited a Taurus person, very naive, all right? Maybe they're being very sensitive right now. The Taurus person was very immature. They became very jealous. Maybe it didn't start off that way, but then it ended up that way. They're very obsessed, jealous, maybe. About a dreamer, being very telepathically connected to a Leo person. Now we're looking at our options, all right? Someone lacks commitment. Because now we're looking at intuition with an earth angel. Somebody wants to do a reunion with an earth angel within their community, but they feel like they sabotaged the situation, or they're reckless in the past. Maybe someone taken advantage of when it comes to home. Maybe a Aquarius person, because they were around an upside down empress. Can I look at maybe a Taurus person? When it comes to generosity, they have to return back investments. They have to turn back with investments to the earth angels. They have no choice. So now we're looking at their under anxiety now, but they've got to give back, return investments, maybe to a Leo person or to an earth angel. Okay? Because now we're looking at, that's the truth. Someone's anxiety over maybe Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person having an urge to create a new project. All right? So now someone is distracted. So they bring distraction. A Taurus person, Libra person, because they were looking at no rewards. Why? Because they got blocked creativity. They're not really creative. They like to create setbacks. These people are one of these people where they always go to meetings with you. They'll see your idea. No, that's not good, but they've gone off of it anyway. Do you understand? And they'll plagiarize it, make it look like it was their idea, but it wasn't. It was someone else's idea. Now we're looking at Queen of Cups. Maybe looking at someone very loving, maybe a Aquarius person, a soulmate, or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. All right. Look at legacy. Someone leaving a legacy. All right. Maybe Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. Now we're looking at manifestation. Someone's heartbroken. Maybe an air sign person, a Libra person, when it comes to the legacy, long-term success. Someone was manifesting, breaking someone's heart. They want to shatter the dreams of maybe Aries person, a Leo person. They want to break the family home, domestic dispute, unhappy home. So now looking at a King of Swords. We're looking at God's legacy when it comes to God's projects. We're looking at long-term success. We're looking at tradition. We're looking at inheritance. Or maybe King of Swords is looking at this, because now we understand the Queen of Swords is guided by God. And someone took advantage. Thought it was a joke. They were mocking. Overindulgence. Let's break them up. Now the joke is not on me anymore. It's on Genevieve Nadia. In my dreams, she said, is God real? She's not allowed to ask because you stole from Adi, Wali, Kinwa, Baji. Never mind. Now someone has no passion to do any more sparking ideas with a Taurus person or a Libra person or a Sagittarius person when it comes to fame, recognitions. So no one's going to be given any more recognitions to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. So they try to break God's family home. Looking at shattered dispute, unhappy family. All right. All because somebody wanted sparkling ideas. All right. Because someone is very codependent. We're looking at Wheel of Fortune, a turning point. Someone was doing destiny swapping, all right, like God is stupid. Now we're looking at a tower. Someone's having a tower moment. Why? Because the devil came in. Devil came in. There you go. Tower moment. Unwanted changes. Someone was building a whole tower away from the faith in God, or the faith in their intuition, or psychic gifts. Someone came with distraction instead, with lust. So they added in a Gemini person, Scorpio person, a Gemini person. So we just keep going on. And a Sagittarius person. So now looking at the Emperor taking control, right? A father figure. You just can't respect. You've got to respect the Emperor. the leader. He's come to make sure all these kings come back into line with their own legacy. It was all about you lot, you fucking idiots. He's here to help you lot, but take advantage, then God takes him away. Fools. Now we're looking at victory, reward, recognition, good news, success. Someone's kind of reliability. Maybe someone's confused. Maybe someone's hesitating too much because there's too much truth being revealed. Now maybe the Emperor's under anxiety. Duh! Too many messages. Too many. Going to a Leo person in this dream as well. He feels abandoned, man. He feels like he should have abandoned this Earth sign person for his own happiness ages ago. But he's got a purpose, isn't it? The bigger the purpose, the more the challenges. It is what it is. You know, someone focused on a third-party person, didn't turn around to a toolkit. You know, they went on to unrequited love, applying that foundation. Now it's heartbreak at work. Someone's thinking about the situation when it comes to the pentacle. It's a wounded situation with the truth, looking at the truth. When it comes to a wish fulfillment or happily ever after, someone's really worried about this justice. Every action has reaction. Someone doesn't want to be alone. Maybe a Queen of Wands. She keeps spying. She keeps looking at this unalivement or looking at ending and entrapment. They're scared, man. Because now someone's doing blunt talking. Maybe a very loving person. Maybe the Empress, you know. That they bring confusion. They bring conflicts. Because now we're looking at a pathway of the Empress, Aquarius person. But someone lied. A Taurus person lied. And a Taurus person, a Gemini person, or a Taurus person had many lovers. A Gemini person as well, lying. So now we're looking at a Pisces person, also with that risk, lying with Sagittarius person, a Queen of Pentacles, very deceptive person, an illusionancy person. Now they're under spiritual judgment when it comes to the spiritual world. When it comes to the soul world. They're in trouble, man. I don't care. I don't care about your damn fans or nothing, bro. Now we're looking at the son of the self, you know. Maybe the masculine's been guided by his soul and be guided by the son of his soul. The son, his legacy, his child, spiritual child. Been highlighted this fight with a Taurus person, Aquarius person. Been highlighted. Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. All about reliability when it comes to the voodoo, doo-doo. Or do you rely on God? Or do you rely on your leap of faith? Or do you rely on earth angels? What do you do? So this is divine masculine. That's the divine. They try to put the divine masculine in a devil position. But I keep telling these people, don't rely on that system, because the Emperor, when it comes to the spiritual world, write your dream down, people, you're going to see how powerful really Adiwali, King of Baji, really is. And then you're going to say, fuck me, I better not fuck with that man. Because his dark side, if he's this loving, I wouldn't play with that dark side if I were you. You won't win on the other side. He's an expert on the other side. That's a divine masculine. Not an upside down Empress. Divine masculine. He's thinking about an Aquarius person. Again, Aquarius person. You people are so fickle. So now there's a fight with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person over inheritance, over money, about the Ten of Pentacles, about a legacy. Maybe this Empress looking at these messages, maybe. And now he's defeated. All right. The devil. And now he's looking at King of Wands. King of Wands looking at Aquarius person, and another little battle's got to face now. A new little battle. So now we look at the judgment of maybe the secret when it comes to Queen of Pentacles. It's a burden. Someone wants to take a leap of faith away from a Queen of Pentacles. Someone feels going towards them is a burden. They're trying to hide away from a Queen of Pentacles. They want to go forward using their own intuition. Maybe a Gemini person. Or lovers of a Taurus person. The lovers of a Taurus person. Oh gosh, Taurus, man, you lied so much about these money boy investments, putting away. Lied, man, lied. Stealing, lying, cheating. She was lying to a Leo person, a Sagittarius person, maybe a Libra, Taurus person, Queen of Cups. She lied to a lot of people, man. There's a tower moment. She built a whole foundation. Now they're going to imprisonment, spiritual imprisonment, earth imprisonment, because of entrapment when it comes to unalivement. Someone's looking into this, maybe Queen of Wands, looking at being alone or single when it comes to this judgment, justice, legal battle with a Leo person. Someone's up at night when it comes to their happily ever after. But the truth is out, so it doesn't really matter. Show world. Remember, walk in love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.